This week on CSU News, eating on campus, where and how to fill up your stomachs, fraternity bid day, how did Rush Week go?
And we got sports excitement, an interview with a CSU athlete, and more on your upcoming events. Stay tuned for details. August is come and gone, but September holds more campus happenings. I'm Mark Madden.
And I'm Sharifa Jackson. You're right, Mark. Technically, we are in our second month of the semester. To make sure students are ready for their busy schedules, Taylor Hoggart is here showing us where to eat on campus, and later, Fraternity Rush Week.
The Cougar Food Court, which is located in the Student Davidson Center, is available to all faculty and staff members and all students. So whether you have real cash or Cougar cash, you can still come in and enjoy any of the dining services here on the Columbus State campus.
Hello Cougars, we're here at the CAF at CSU, where students can use their meal plan to eat, and we're here to talk to a few students about what they think about eating on campus.
If y'all really want a good meal, the CAF will hook you up. I'm a Subway guy. You can get that Cougar cat on Thursday, fried chicken Thursday. Go get you 2 wings, a plate, some mashed potatoes, some gravy.
Depending on your meal plan, you can eat here at the CAF for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They open as early as 7:30 and close around 6.
Einstein's Brothers Bagels is now conveniently located on the main campus library. So in between your study breaks, grab you a hot, fresh, everyday ready bagel from Einstein. I'm here with
Edie.
Edie, tell us what you enjoy most about the new Einsteins on campus.
This wild berry smoothie is really delicious. And I like the cinnamon sugar bagels with strawberry cream cheese.
That's great. The cinnamon sugar is a favorite of mine too, but I like mine with honey butter. But see, another satisfied student on campus, so you should be satisfied too.
Hello Cougars, we're here at the Pod located in Stanley. It's brand new. Be sure to check it out. You can get snacks, drinks, even bagels. Also visit the Pod at the Davidson Center. See you here.
Thanks, Taylor. It's good to know that there's a pod in Stanley. That'll definitely help me out in the future.
I agree, Sharifa. I'm personally excited to try out the new Einsteins. It's always good when students are able to learn more about the campus and each other. Ashton Merriweather has actually got a student for us to meet.
Hello Cougars, for this episode of CSU TV, we'll be talking to Ms. Brandy Phillips about her activities that she's involved in on campus. Stay tuned. Hello CSU, we're here with Mrs. Brandy Phillips, who is a student here at CSU. Hi Mrs. Brandy Phillips, how are you doing today?
Good, how you doing, girl?
Good. We're going to ask you a couple questions about how's the life on CSU campus?
The life at CSU is pretty average. It's not too high, but it's not too boring either. It's pretty average in my opinion. There's enough events going on to pass time, or there's a lot of organizations to get involved on campus as well, so it's pretty decent.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Brandy Phillips. I'm from Columbus, Georgia. I go to school here. My major is communication. And I am a junior here at CSU.
Okay, so what activities are you involved in on campus?
I'm involved in a lot of activities. I don't even know where to start. Let's see, I'm a diversity peer educator.
Okay.
I'm in the NAACP. I write for the Sabre. I'm a news anchor for Angel Columbus, and I'm a student ambassador as
wow,
well.
You're a busy woman.
I try to be, girl.
Okay. So is there anything that you would like to see improve in the near future here at CSU?
Yeah, there's a few things. The main one is to unite main campus and downtown together, because it seemed pretty distant, I guess. So maybe more events downtown to have more main campus people to go downtown and explore downtown, and vice versa for downtown as well. So bring more downtown students on main campus.
Okay, one last question. Can you go into depth a little bit about what the activities that you do on campus?
For Diversity Peer Educator Program, we basically plan events that help promote inclusion and diversity on campus. Like for example, Everybody's Beautiful Fashion Show. It's a fashion show to display all shapes and sizes that are beautiful no matter what, because the media portrays smaller girls to be beautiful, where in reality everybody's beautiful.
So anybody can participate.
Exactly. And we actually have not tryouts, but like interest meetings coming up.
Okay.
September 9th and September 11th, so you know, plug in or nah.
All right. Thank you, Brandy, for your time. Thank you, Brandy Phillips, for sharing a little bit about yourself. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Ashton. It's always nice to be reminded that every student on this campus has their own story to tell.
And that's right, Mark. I know your fraternity recently had your rush week.
Yes, we did. It was absolutely busy, especially for me, not only being the vice president of a fraternity, but also the news anchor for the school. But luckily, I was able to get some coverage to show you all, the students, what exactly is going on during this busy week for fraternities. All the IFC fraternities are out for their bid day, which was just an absolutely exciting event where they got to welcome in their new candidates for the fall semester. All the IFC fraternities are out there, from the Brothers of Kappa Sigma, the Brothers of Pi Kappa Alpha, the Brothers of Sigma Nu, and the Brothers of Tau Kappa Epsilon. Numerous groups were just hanging out at the clock tower beforehand, just enjoying each other's company. They're throwing a frisbee, playing cornhole, and just socializing with each other, reminding everyone that Greek life really is about being a family. Each fraternity was also busy setting up a water slide for each of the new candidates to go down after making the announcement of which fraternity they chose to pledge for the semester. All of the candidates are pumped for this going down the slide. Heck, even one brought a boogie board. But this was because they were each about to make one of the biggest and best decisions of their lives. I'm sure the future has great things in store for them. If you have any questions about Greek life, please visit Brittany Kelly at the Greek Center.
That was great, Mark. Let's check in with Will with sports.
For CSU TV, this is Will DeBoer. We've turned the corner on Labor Day, which means it's time for another exciting fall season of Columbus State athletics. We caught up with Coach Jay Entlick and his newcomers to the women's soccer team. Let's take a look.
Granted, it's still the honeymoon and haven't really played an official game yet. So, you know, oftentimes chemistry is terrific until you start either winning or losing. So we'll just kind of have to see what happens as the season goes on. But so far, girls are getting along great. They're working really hard and we're growing every day. So it's been fantastic.
Well, for starters, we've got a huge upperclassmen, I guess, group, you could say, which is different from most years. So there's been a lot of kind of senior, junior leadership taking place, which didn't happen last year because we didn't have any seniors.
Since we had a lot of people come back, like basically our whole team, everyone kind of knew each other. And the freshmen who came in and the transfers really have been connecting well. And a lot of them have just jived with the team really well. And the passing is great. Everything's like we've always known each other. It's really good.
I'm really excited about what we're doing on the field and what we're doing off the field, just with bonding and things like that. I think that we're going to be a really close-knit family this year again.
England was phenomenal. It was a life-changing experience for all of us. It was cool that we all got to experience something that was out of our comfort zone together, so we got to bond over that difference and really grow from that.
It was a really great experience. All being together in the house together for a whole week made everyone really close, and you know, like all the things we got to see was really cool. The games we played were really different than the ones here in America. I like just the way they played. So all of it together just was great to experience with all the team.
We just have a unique opportunity where we can just come together and we all kind of already know what we're doing, so it's less coaching and more just like perfecting what we learned last year. And obviously there's a couple new players who need to be coached a little bit and learn where their role is and how we play here at CSU. But other than that, everybody kind of already gets it, so it's just like we can build off of the basis that we built last year so we can be better this year.
So you definitely have a better feel for what everyone's strengths and weaknesses are, which is advantageous for us. But also, I mean, we've just had more time to hang out and get to know each other better, so I think that provides an opportunity for us to be closer friends and teammates, and I think that definitely translates into positive outcomes on the field.
I guess it just makes us even more confident and motivated because we knew how well we did together last year, and that makes us just want to go even farther in the tournament, win the conference, win the NCAA tournament, everything.
I'm really looking forward to like making it really far in the tournament this year. I really think we have a chance of winning it all, and that's our ultimate goal always anyway. So I think this is a good year since we're all back together.
We had a great trip to Callaway Gardens a couple days ago on Friday, and did the high ropes course. It was just absolutely wonderful. It was great for team building, and some of the girls had never, been up in the tree before. So it was really, really fun, and compliments to Lane Tice and his group of Callaway Guards who just treated us absolutely wonderful.
The Columbus State women's soccer team kicks off the season this weekend at the CSU Collegiate Invitational Tournament right here at the Walden Soccer Complex. The Lady Cougars take on Mount Olive in the final fixture on Friday evening, while they face number 2 ranked West Florida in the final matchup on Sunday. For those of you who can't make it to the Walden Complex, you can watch the games live online, streamed at the Cougar Sports Television Network on Ustream and right here in high definition on CSU TV. Elsewhere, Coach Casey Cornett is putting the finishing touches on this season's Lady Cougar volleyball team. Let's take a look at some of her newcomers this year.
Hopefully, even though we've been a year in the conference already, hopefully they're still surprised by us next year, because I have had all spring to work with them. I have had the opportunity to continue to expand and grow the team, and then implement a few more things that I wasn't able to do last fall.
I think because we did so well last year, we need to work even harder to prove them wrong again, because they might think, oh, that was just the first year, like they might not be the same as they were the previous year. So this year we need to work 10 times harder and prove to them we're going to come back and kick everyone's butts like we did.
Well, I think we just got to keep working, keep getting better, working on the things that maybe we were weak in last year, improving those so then we can come and show people new things and keep them on their toes, I guess.
We definitely have to start off with communication, because that's key as a team. Everyone, now that we have 2 new girls on the team and we have our veterans, it seems to me like we are communicating and on and off the court much better than last year, and I think that's definitely going to be an advantage for us to be more cohesive as a team and definitely to go in and win the Peach Bowl Conference.
Now we have like a foundation instead of where everyone came in and nobody knew each other, and so we were constantly like, not necessarily that we didn't like each other, but we didn't know each other, so it was hard for us to get along and bond on the court as well as off the court too. But now we have a strong foundation, which now we've got these new girls coming in. I think that it's a lot easier for them now, because we have 10 people who've known each other and who've already bonded, and we can just bring them in, and it's a lot easier for them.
It's so much nicer having girls on the team that I've known for a year now, so we have that background, we have relationships, and even with the newbies, we're all one big family, so it's an awesome experience.
We know what coach wants, what coach doesn't want, and so it helps us perform better in practice and keep as a team off the court.
It's easier because we know what to expect out of her, but then she knows how to relate to all of us individually, because we're all different, obviously. So it's way better.
That was one of our biggest challenges. We had 16 brand new girls. This year it is nice because we've got 10 core girls who have kind of set that standard, and so the 6 newbies that we have in there, they'll be able to it'll be a quicker learning curve for them than the whole team that it was for the whole team last year. So that'll be able to, of course, help us out a little bit so we don't have to take as much time to grow as a team.
CSU Volleyball is in South Carolina this weekend at the season-opening Newberry Invitational. Elsewhere, the cross-country teams are in Americus to run in the Georgia Southwestern Remembrance Run. Finally, in baseball news, congratulations to former Cougar Jason Rogers, who became the first CSU player to ever make the major leagues. The Milwaukee Brewers called Rogers up earlier this week, and on September 3rd, he got his first major league hit, a double, in Wrigley Field against the Chicago Cubs. For more information, as well as schedules and everything else you could want Cougar Athletics, visit CSUCougars.com. Until next time, I'm Will DeBoer for CSU TV.
Thank you, Will. That wraps up this week's episode of CSU News. Once again, my name is Sharifa Jackson.
And I'm Mark Mann. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for your weather and upcoming events.